You don't have to travel to the Amazon to see large animals on the verge of extinction. The last living specimen of a pair of a rare hog breed is on a farm near Chicago. He loved being in front of the camera. He captivated me in all his so ugly he's cuteness. He seemed so comfortable to be in his own skin. It's hard to believe he's too old to breed. In the background, you can see some of the rare breeds of chickens that they have at Garfield Farm, which is a historical farm in La Fox, Illinois. I came here while doing research on the tall grass prairie. I needed to find an old plow, so a friend suggested we go to Garfield Farm because they had a couple. I was reluctant to go to a farm. My research pointed to the fact that the prairie was destroyed in about 15 years in the mid-1800s to produce cropland. Technological improvements to the plow and the farm tools business, primarily made by John Deere, made it much easier to till up the thick prairie sod. Jerry Johnson, the director of Garfield Farm, told me all about the animals. I had no idea that there were farm animals on the verge of extinction. I even had to ask Jerry again that this hog is really the last of his breed in the whole world. Well, the last of a breed is the last of the breed at Garfield Farm or anywhere else. I asked Jerry how he finds people to take care of rare breeds, such as these turkeys. He says it's difficult. Many times Eastern European immigrants are the only people in the area with the knowledge about some of these kinds of animals. I was interested to learn this because back home in Oregon, I have sheep and goats, and I'm having a hard time finding a vet that will take care of ordinary farm animals. I wanted to see more of the hogs. The male is very curious about us. He's coming over to check us out. Or maybe he's just looking for a handout. Watching the female, I see she's not nearly as spry as the male. I wonder if she had a lot of hoglets in her prime. Is that why she seems so tired? Or is the soulfulness I see in her eyes that which can only come with being the last of your kind? I don't want to project here. I don't want to turn this hog into a cartoon character. Farm animals are supposed to die as soon as they are no longer useful. She is only alive because she is rare, a genuine exception to an old rule. The soulfulness in her eyes, I recognize this rarely in any body. Soulfulness and a tiredness, maybe even exhaustion, perhaps visible only because they are the last of a kind. What do we lose when we are no longer able to look at a certain animal, even though we have the capabilities to record the genetic lineage? Do we have such faith in science to do all our recording for us? What do we lose when we can no longer see rare? There's lessons in extinction, but that will be reserved for scientists to investigate when public eyes will only get glimpses of the skeletons of history. With each extinction, we lose the chance as individuals to wonder and ask better questions.